Okay, ladies, this is what our final product of our solar system keychain will look like, and they've got a little hook as well as a keychain here if they want to hang anything on it. Anyways, the point is there is the sun, of course, and there are these spacer beads in between each of the planets. This one right here, the sparkly one, is our asteroid belt, and then we've got all of our rest of our planets, and then to finish off with our tassel here. This is the way all of the kits will be. They will have stickers on them with their names on them so they can put their keychain back in the bag so that when they take this home, they know whose is whose. So they will have a plate, and each student will have a plate. They will have their spacer beads, and my recommendation, if you want to do this, you don't have to. I would pour out the spacer beads on there, and then maybe even the planets all in here. You can take out the tassel if they want. You can do it however you want to. I'm just going to point out that each of the keychains will already come tied. I've attached the sun. Then I put a spacer bead there. This planet right here with the little black and white is Mercury. And I'll go ahead and show you the rest of the planets here. That is Mercury. This wooden brown one is Venus. So we've got Mercury, Venus, Earth has a little bit of white and blue in it. Mercury, Venus, Earth. Mars, you probably guessed, is this red one. And then after that is the asteroid belt. Then this clearish, yellowish one is Jupiter. And then after that is Saturn, which has a little ring around it. Uranus is this lighter blue, and it kind of has a ring on it as well, just like Uranus does have a sideways ring as well in it. And then the solid blue one is Neptune. So they will have all of this on theirs. They will put the sun, spacer bead, Mercury, and as far as your lesson plan goes, you follow your lesson plan. Just remind the children that after every planet to put a spacer bead. This is not to be a hurried process. Remind the children of that. It is you're supposed to take your time with this because these are little beads, and therefore you will need to take your time with it. So if you want to go over each planet and have them go ahead and bead it on there, that's up to you. If you just want them to bead it while you're talking about the planets, that's fine too. So you have Mercury, and have them go over. The next one is Venus, and they will bead that one through, and then another spacer bead after that planet. So they'll go planet, spacer, and it's pretty self-explanatory after that. Just after every planet is a spacer bead, and then you just keep going that. So you've got Mercury, Venus, Earth. You find your Earth and you bead that one. Don't forget your spacer bead, and so forth. And I've got one spacer bead that already shot out, and that's okay. I'm gonna pause this for now, and I'm gonna come back. I will show you, there's a way I would like to show you how to do Saturn. So I'll pause this. Okay, so we have all the way up to Jupiter. Now we will grab Saturn, and this Saturn comes in two parts. So, Jupiter comes into two pieces, so we're going to start with the ring. It has the ring and the bead that is separated. We will start with the ring. What you will do is the easiest way, and you can try something different at home and let me know if something else works different. This just happened to work good for me. I strung it through the one of the holes, and then I let it go. So it's just there hanging. And then I grab the Jupiter bead and I string that through until it attaches itself with the ring here. Then I'm going to hold on to the bead with the ring, and I don't know if you can tell or not, but I'm taking the string out just enough until I can get the rest of the ring on there. And take out the string. There we go. And then plop the ring on there, and then go ahead and re-string that all the way through. Just like that. And then pull on the string, and you have strung Saturn. And then again, continuing on with the spacers and the rest of the planets. So we've got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, asteroid belt, Jupiter, Saturn, and then we'll finish off with Uranus and Neptune with spacers and community. So now that we have all of our planets on, we will go ahead and add our tassel at the end. But before we do, we are going to tie a knot at the end of our planets. And parents and tutors, you may need to help the students with this if they are too young to be able to do this. And this is just to keep, you can tie a knot or two. One knot should be good enough there. But if you want to tie a double knot there for safe measures, I would recommend, because I believe 2 science classes are together. I believe that is Miss Mahaffey's and someone else's. I can't remember who's wrote at 10:30. But parents try to get around to all of that, and so the double knot will definitely be better to prevent that last planet from getting there. Then we'll go ahead and string our tassel, and we'll just tie that like we would tie a pair of shoes, or just the same way that you just tied the other knot. And so it'll just be there, and you'll just kind of keep the knot as close as you can to the last knot, and you want to pull that tight there, not too tight, but tight enough that it'll stay. And my recommendation is to again double knot it as well, just to make it pretty secure. And pull that on both ends, and so it should look somewhat like this, if you can see that. And then just grab some scissors and cut the end off here. Not too close to the knot, but close enough that it's not dangling. Just like that. And that is it. That is their final product, and they will go ahead and just put their finished product back in their bag when they are done and take that home with them, and that will be their planet. And just go over it again. It's not supposed to be very quickly. You have 30 minutes to do this, so you will be able to take your time, and that is more than enough time to finish off this. And yeah, thanks again, ladies, and good luck. If you have any questions, let me know.